Hi, and welcome to part 6 of the Blue Ridge Parkway Revisited. I just hopped on the Blue Ridge Parkway. It is about 4:30 p.m. I'm getting a very, very late start today, primarily because I stopped at a place called McCormick Grist Mill, and I took a bunch of pictures and a bunch of video there. That's in the last video. Anyway, I was on my way to the Parkway when I found it. Actually, well, I left the truck stop, and then I saw an abandoned candy store, stopped there, took some pictures, what have you, and then I headed toward the Blue Ridge Parkway, and on the way I happened to see a sign that said Shenandoah Valley Agricultural Center or something like that. So I pulled in and I found the McCormick Grist Mill. I saw a parking area, so I got out and, headed up that way. Had kind of a rough start with my phone overheating. So I had to wait a little bit for my phone to cool off and for my phone to charge a bit. Anyway, so I got up there and I took pictures and I did a fair amount of video at the grist mill. There was a walking trail there. I walked down the walking trail, came back, headed back to the truck stop to get myself something to drink. 2 for $3, Mr. Pibb. So I do not get Mr. Pibb very often. Once in a blue moon, I was going to get Dr. Pepper, and then this particular truck stop, Fuel City, there in Rafine, Georgia, had Mr. Pibb, so I got that instead. Anyway, I'm here at my first overlook. It's not really an overlook. It's just a little parking area with a picnic table. But I thought I would stop and do my intro video for the day, because I didn't want to wait until tonight and do the intro video, because then it doesn't look that good. I have to do it by the light of the overhead light in the car, and it's okay, but it's a little dark. I don't like it as well. So anyway, I'm here. I'm getting ready to pull out and start the Blue Ridge Parkway. I don't know how far I'm going to get. It is 88 miles to Roanoke. I'm definitely not going to do 88 miles to Roanoke. I'm traveling south. Anyway, but I'll do the Parkway as far as I can. Anyway, so let's get to it. Okay, first stop of the day on the Blue Ridge Parkway, Boston Knob Overlook. I haven't passed all that many cars today. It's been, I guess you could say, well, I didn't hop on the Parkway until just now, about 30 minutes ago, and I have passed almost no cars, probably because it's a Monday, perhaps. Have passed a couple of bikers. Kind of smells out here like someone urinated. Anyway, over here is a little trail, and I'm going to walk down one. There's 2 trails, and I'm going to walk down both of them. Hi, well, this first little trail just walks out into this little clearing right here. This is it basically just takes you right out here to where you can walk back down to the parking area, basically. And over here, I was going to take some pictures of the overlook down the way there anyway. Okay, well, this little trail does the same exact thing. It just circles back around to where the trees are. So I'm not going to hang around here. I'm going to walk out to the road, though, and take a few pictures. Okay, I am out here at the road now, just down the road. I walked from Boston Knob Overlook down to here to do a little video. It's gorgeous. The walking trails didn't lead anywhere. They just led in a circle. So that was kind of a bust. Okay, I found a little turnout here on the Parkway. I turned out rather, parked my car So this is just walked down here. This is right off of the road, as you can see. That's something about the Blue Ridge Parkway. You do get, you can just find like regular pullouts or turnouts, which I didn't find in the Shenandoah National Park. Okay, I'm now on the same side as my car and taking a little more video. This is gorgeous out here. Okay, here's a slightly different vantage point. It's a little sparser out here. I don't want to get too close to the edge though. Anyway, let's pan back around and zoom in so you can get a little better look. There's some beautiful plants right here. I can't get close enough really to take pictures. Okay, I'm up on the other side of this tree, and there's I don't know, tree, kind of just a branch just kind of growing sideways. I know I'm doing a little bit more video at this overlook than I normally would. This is a particularly beautiful overlook. It really is, and it's getting late in the evening. I think it's already 5:30, and sometimes on the Blue Ridge Parkway the overlooks are not spaced out as well. I don't want to say spaced out as well, but you don't have quite as many of these beautiful overlooks overlooking the mountains. Okay, right here in front of this beautiful tree, I photographed that. That is really, I really like that. And then we'll go down here, and we'll probably take a few more pictures right up here. And then get another vantage point from that section. I mean, this stance where I'm standing. Anyway, one of the things that I forgot to mention in the first several videos, I just kept forgetting to mention, is I'm pretty much at the end of the line here on the Blue Ridge Parkway, not just in miles, but in time, and not, well, I don't want to say time. I've got about, hopefully maybe close, about another week, and then I'll have my next physical therapy session, which I can't miss. I have one coming up, I think tomorrow, no, the next day, and obviously I'm too far out, I'm not going to make it, but I'm at the end as far as the Blue Ridge Parkway goes. I'm done. I don't really want to do much more of the Parkway. The only reason that I'm traveling, the only reason that I am traveling the Parkway as opposed to the interstate or US Highway 11 is I just don't want to drive the interstate, and I've already driven US Highway 11 up through here. I think a couple of times. I did it last year. I drove US Highway 11 going north when I went to Pennsylvania, then I drove it coming back, and then I came back and did a little bit more in the other car. So I just don't want to drive any more of of US Highway 11. I've already seen everything. I've taken pictures of things. I pretty much know what's there. But I have, according to the sign, there's about 88 miles left, a little less now, probably about 85 or 80 something, to Roanoke. And once I hit Roanoke, that's it. I do not want to travel US Highway 11. I do want to find another route, but I'll find something else that will take me in the direction that I need to go in, which is back to North Carolina. Unfortunately, if it was left up to me, I wouldn't go back, but I have physical therapy, I have doctor's appointments, I have meetings, I have some other appointments, I have work's pulling me back as well. I've got some property I need to check out, so I got some stuff there. Not my choice, but it is what it is. Okay, I am at White's Gap Overlook. Not too much in here. It's just mostly trees. It's mostly, you know, wilderness, trees, plants, that kind of thing. There was someone here when I pulled in. She's now leaving from New Jersey. Anyway, I'm going to go across the street now. Okay, I'm across the street doing a little bit of the overlook that's over here. It's not really, well, yeah, it is an overlook. There's no place to park, but it's right across from the overlook. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area. Now I'm going to walk down the road just a little bit. Okay, zoomed in on the overlook. Okay, on the other side. It's gorgeous out here. Now you can see all the trees down here that are in the forest. Oh yes, down you go down there and there are like many, many, many trees. Many, many, many trees. Then zoomed all the way out. You get the part of the road. It looks like there's another big clearing up the way here, up the road, but I didn't lock my car doors or do anything, and that is like a kind of a little trek. Okay, I am at the Chimney Rock Mountain Overlook. I'm just down the way from where my car is parked, just a bit. Now I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see, get a better look at 1.4 zoomed. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Okay, one more little short video. Okay, I'm at the Buena Vista Overlook. Overshot it when I got ready to pull in. Okay guys, I was thinking I had about, I don't know, more than 69 miles to Roanoke. I was thinking I had about 80 miles. Well, it was 88 a few, so I went roughly 20 miles. Anyway, so I am 69 miles from Roanoke. I'm sure I won't make that tonight. That leaves me with one small little leg left. Like I said, I'm about done, ready to be done with the Parkway, but I mean, it's hard to pass up the beauty of the Parkway and take a regular highway. It definitely is. Okay, as you can see, this is House Mountain Overlook. And here across the street from the overlook is, well, a bunch of rocks. And there's one. Here's another big one. Okay, I'm still in the same area. Okay, I'm out here at Otter Lake. I just passed the Route 130 that would take me to Lynchburg or Natural Bridge in Tennessee. I've been up through Natural Bridge before. It's off of US Highway 11. It's a nice area, but it's a little kind of out of the way. It's one of those places where I have to kind of I'd have to pick up the interstate. Anyway, not that that's that big of a deal, because it's just past Natural Lake, I think, going south where I pick up the interstate. But I don't really want to, I don't want to drive the interstate if I can help it. So anyway, I still got about another hour left of driving. So I decided just to keep driving. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I will come into US Highway 11, I hope. Out here on the lake, it is very hot and very, very humid. And there's the little balcony, I guess you'd call it, that I stood on to take a few. I didn't take very many pictures. They're not that great out here. Okay, I hit another pull-out, found a pull-out, pulled over. There was someone behind me, so I wanted to pull over and let them go anyway. And then I found this little pull-out here, this little overlook. Decided to get out and take some pictures and do some video. I can see a road from here. It's a good long way, but I can see it from here. I'm also needing to go to the bathroom. Okay, here's another vantage point. I can still see the road down there. I'm at 0.5 zoomed, the lowest I can go right now. And I do know that I need to find a bathroom. I'm parked right on a pullout. I would like to just kind of maybe just, you know, I've done this before, open my front and rear doors and just, you know, squatted down between the doors, but I don't really want to do that. And there's not very many people on the Parkway, so if I can find another overlook with nobody on it and it's kind of off the road a little bit, that would be nice. And maybe some grass. This is absolutely gorgeous. See, there comes a car. I hear a car coming. That's what, you know, I don't want to be bent down beside my car going to the bathroom. Not that it's that big of a deal. I mean, it really isn't, but it's just not something I want to do. I have done it, believe me. I have done it. I've done it with lots of cars going down the road. Okay, I'm out here at a picnic area, Thunder something. I was having to go to the bathroom so badly that I saw it. It was off the road. I pulled in here and made a little pit stop, kind of off the trail a little bit. I hate to do that, but I had no choice. I had to go to the bathroom. So I was walking up to an overlook. And because there is a nice overlook that I'm going to go photograph and take a little video. Well, I found this little place down here, this little trail that actually has some steps going down and then goes into the woods. And I decided that, well, I do need a walk. There's no doubt. I definitely need to take a walk. So I'm going to walk a little bit and then hit the road. But first I'm going to take some pictures at the overlook. Okay guys, I'm up here near the overlook, and there is a bunch of rocks. I'm going to go down here and take some pictures and do a little bit more video. Okay, this might be the trail that enters from the other side. I'm not sure. Okay guys, I'm here at on top of this overlook. Okay, the sign back there says that there's a 10-minute pedestrian loop trail. I'm thinking that that might be the trail that goes down the steps that I walked down earlier, but I honestly, I don't know, and it's getting a little bit later. I found this other little trail here, and I walked it, probably about halfway, maybe. But there's a lot of rocks, and my ankle's kind of hurting a little bit, so I got to be really super careful, not make my ankle hurt worse. So I can't probably really do any more walking. Anyway, here's the crazy thing, guys. I heard something, and I thought maybe it was an animal or something, and then all of a sudden I hear some people, and they're on the trail. Stupid me, I hop out of the car and get on the main trail up to the overlook to go to the bathroom. I think no one's going to be out here at 8 o'clock at night. I mean, who's going to be out here at 8 o'clock at night? And there's been almost no one on the Parkway. Anyway, few bikers, but anyway, the couple that pulled in, they're on a motorcycle, so I guess that's it. But anyway, I could not believe it. I was right on the walking trail using the bathroom. And I now hear them starting up their motorcycle and leaving. So I'm going to go back to the overlook that I was at. I snapped a few photos, did a little bit of video, but then hopped down so that, got down, had to walk down some steps and got down so that they could take some video and such, or pictures or whatever. Okay, I'm standing here looking at the forest. Decided to walk down this little, down the road here. That's the entrance to this overlook. Anyway, or picnic area rather. Guys, I guess luck is on my side, because I come down off of the second trail, and there are two more vehicles besides the motorcycle. The motorcyclist just left, but two more cars parked in the parking lot. And stupid me, I actually chose to take my potty break right on the main trail. I mean, I didn't think anyone would be out here at 8 o'clock at night, going, taking pictures or whatever. I didn't think anyone would be out here, but obviously there is. And I won't say I made a mistake, because I did what I had to do and got done long before. Well, not long before, but I got done before they came. And in fact, when I got done, I walked down the steps a little ways and went down the trail there just slightly, and then turned around. Well, I didn't get back down the trail. I went down the trail, took the photographs, took the video, then turned around and went back to the overlook. And then I thought I heard something as I was photographing the rocks, and then videoing the rocks rather. And then I thought, like I said, I thought it was an animal. Then I hear the motorcycle couple coming up the walkway. Anyway, But so, I mean, I had a good, I don't know, not long, you know, probably 5 minutes, maybe four or 5 minutes, not long, you know, into the back. Well, I take that back. I took my break and then I had to go back to the car. So about 5 minutes. So 5 minutes long, I mean, I swear, if it had been later, I don't know, there I would have been, still hunting for a place to try to go to the bathroom. But now the other little walking trail, I was kind of like, I wonder why I didn't just take the other walking trail. The other walking trail would have been, was more inconspicuous. I mean, I guess I'll have to remember that for future reference. But I'm not going to be on the Blue Ridge Parkway that much longer, very little time longer. And maybe tomorrow, and that's probably going to be it. And then that'll be it. Then after that, you know, I'll have to find actual restrooms. It's just that there aren't really any restrooms on the Blue Ridge Parkway. I passed one visitor center, and the visitor center was closed. So there I was out of luck there. So here on the Parkway, you either hold it, do it in your pants, or just find a place off of a trail and, you know, do your business. I mean, you know, that's pretty much the way it is. And, okay, I have walked all the way out to the road now, and I'm going to, like I said, I was going to walk the parking lot a couple of times, maybe, you know, and down here just a little bit, just get a little bit of walking, because I have not gotten any walking in. I really haven't. So I'm down here to the road. I might walk down the road just a bit, just a little bit, and then I will return to my car. Okay, I did walk a little ways. I did walk some down this trail. It gets a little bit steeper as I go, a little more downhill. So I decided to forego it for now, or forego it today, because it gets steeper, and I really don't know. I mean, it says it's a 10-minute loop, but I don't know how far it, you know. Anyway, 10-minute loop, don't know. It's not very far, I guess, but still. And on top of that, it's getting late too, so I want to make my way back up the steps. Maybe snap a couple of more late evening photographs from the overlook, and then if I get an opportunity to take any more pictures or video tonight, I will. Okay, I'm back up here at the overlook. I didn't come out to this little side right here and do any video. I did it from up top, which you guys can see, and that's gorgeous. Just the rocks in the background, really nice. Anyway, I'm gonna go back up and get a few more pictures and a little bit more video. Okay, one more little short, very late evening video with not panning too fast. It is now probably about 8 o'clock. Maybe a little bit. Ow, ow, something's biting me. Okay. Alright, probably like a little gnat or something. I'll pan back around so you can see with it zoomed at 1.2, I think. And I didn't get any of the shrubbery in here the last time. And I love this, and the sky is absolutely remarkable. It's beautiful. But then again, every video I've done so far and every picture I've taken is gorgeous. Okay, I am here at Arnold Valley. I still don't know how long it's going to take me to get to an exit, or one where I can, you know, get to a town or something. I still don't know that. I really don't like driving on the Parkway when it gets pitch black or dark out. I really don't like that, but it is what it is. I spent a little more time at that overlook. I had to go to the bathroom, and then I just spent more time walking down the trails and such. I mean, I've gotten out and done some walking today, but not a lot. Okay, this is probably one of the last videos I'm going to get for the night. I might be able to squeak out one more, but I'm looking at my night being done. Last overlook I was at, I saw somebody, I don't know if it was a man or a woman, in a Jeep Patriot. And that person, oh, there's a walking trail here at this little place too. It's 8:30, it's past 8:30. There's no way I'm going to walk down that. But anyway, getting a little late. The last overlook I was at, there was a woman or man, I don't know, there when a Jeep Patriot. And I would say by the looks of the vehicle, he or she was doing some car camping. He or she had his feet stuck out the back of the Patriot, a pillow in the back window. So yep, I don't know if that person was planning on staying on the Parkway, maybe camping here on the Parkway, or gonna make, do like me, make her way off the Parkway and to something else, a truck stop, rest area, Walmart, something, I don't know. But I'd say that person was probably camping. Or car camping, whatever you want to call it. Well, what I call it, car camping. I also saw there was a little path, and it led down to some, looked like a little gazebo or something. And I wanted to walk down there, but then I changed my mind because it's getting late. It's getting late, and I really need to make my way off the Parkway now. And when I pulled in here, I noticed that I do have cell service now, so that's good. I can map to my next destination. Okay, I'm at Black Rock Hill. This overlook's not as pretty. As I was leaving at the other overlook, a couple actually came in and I guess decided to do a late evening hike up the trail there. I was really surprised. The one I said, you know what's getting too late, I'm not going to do it. And definitely not by myself. Anyway, I mapped to the next place I need to go, maybe a truck stop, and it's given me like 50 miles, and that's not uncommon. Sometimes I encounter that, but I'm only looking at the biggest truck stops. I'm not looking at some of the littler ones, like the Liberties and some of those that I know I've seen a few of them off the interstate. Anyway, the biggest thing is, well, aside from the 50 miles, that's a lot, if I can get it down to 25, that would be, or 30's not bad. That's really not a bad drive at all, but 50 is a little bit, stiff. I don't like it quite as well. Last night was lucky. I was only I was actually going to drive further down to the next truck stop, back to the truck stop I'd been at the night before, which was 9 miles. I was only 4 miles or 5. It felt like a lot more, but I was only 5 miles from Raffine. Anyway, and the Exxon that I stayed at, and I really don't want to be back there. Anyway, here's the kicker. GPS is actually sending me back to Raffine, telling me to get on the interstate and drive north 40, 50 miles and go back to the truck stop I was at last night. And that's not where I want to be. I want to be further south, closer into Roanoke, because that's my next stop. My next destination is going to be Roanoke. And then that's pretty much going to be... that's my destination, for now, is going to be Roanoke. So I don't know why that GPS is doing that. That doesn't, anyway, so I'm here at this overlook, and I decided I'm going to look at my map the pictures of the map I took when I was up at Shenandoah to see what you know, what my next stop is going to be off of this road, because I don't know that. Anyway, so I'm going to do that next, and this is, I'm pretty sure, going to be the last video. Okay, this next video slideshow is a combination of all of the overlooks and all of the places I visited and took pictures of yesterday, and I put it to music. This next video slideshow is of the trees that I videoed and took pictures of yesterday, put to music. This next video is of all the plants that I photographed yesterday and put to music. Okay, it's the next day. There's a few things I'm going to talk about, but I think I'll wait till the next video to do it. Anyway, I'm just going to bring this video to an end. This was, I think, part 6 of the Blue Ridge Parkway Revisited. And anyway, and I got a very late start yesterday. I didn't get on the Parkway till like 4 o'clock. Anyway, so I only had like, or maybe 4 or 5. It was late because I went to a grist mill. So, and like I said yesterday in the video, like I said earlier in the video, but it was yesterday, is I'm just about done with the Parkway. I'm ready to be done with the Parkway and go to something else. Unfortunately, today is not going to be a day for the Parkway. It is raining, so that's definitely not going to be a day, and there's two things going on, right? Like I said, raining. Tomorrow's my physical therapy. I don't think there's any way I'm going to make it back to my physical therapy tomorrow. I just don't think I can. I might be able to. I don't know. So that's the second issue. But I was planning on being out a little bit longer because I had some property to check out as well. Unfortunately, last night I started having some issues. This is par for the course with my car. Anyway, I will come back and talk about that a little more. But anyway, today it's the day after. I think yesterday, yesterday was Monday. There was really nobody on the Parkway. It was a very nice day, such a good day. I wanted to finish out the little section from Afton to Roanoke, and I've made it almost to Roanoke on the Parkway. I think I have like 30 miles left. So I have actually done the entire Blue Ridge Parkway at this point. I think I've done pretty well. I've did the Shenandoah National Park. I've done almost the entire Blue Ridge Parkway. Yesterday when I hopped on, actually I take that back. I'd already done some of it. I was doing Afton to Roanoke, and then I got off and went to Raphine, and yesterday morning I was in Raphine, Virginia. And then last night, I still had like I'm not sure exactly how many miles I still have left to do Roanoke on the Parkway, but I know it's somewhere in the neighborhood of about 30 miles. It's a very short distance. So, that 30 miles, maybe 40, because when I left off, I actually got off the Parkway. When I left off, I think a few days ago when I left off, I got off and I was 18 miles from Roanoke down, I don't know, some highway. Anyway, so I've only got about 30, maybe 40 miles left to go, and then I have one little tiny section from Waynesville, North Carolina to Cherokee, North Carolina that I have not done. I've already done the Smoky Mountains National Park. Now, there are things in the Smoky Mountains that I wanted to go back and visit as well. Cades Cove, Mingus Mill. There were definitely some offshoots of the Smoky Mountains that I wanted to do too. So essentially, Waynesville to Cherokee, I don't know how many miles that is, 50, 40, I don't know. So I got that one little tiny section left that I want to do, and I can come back to that later. Anyway, I'll probably end up coming back to that sometime later. And there is this section, still got this section from, I ended up having to drive a long way last night, and that wasn't my intent. I ended up driving a really long way. I pulled into this truck stop, was very, very tired, and I just decided I'm not going to pull my video together, not now. I'm going to wait, and now I am. It's the next morning. Anyway, so I've got probably 40 miles left from Maggie Valley or Waynesville to Cherokee, and now or maybe not even that, and I've got about maybe another 30 miles left from wherever I'm at right now, which is south of Raphine, definitely, to Roanoke, or about 20 miles on the other side of south of Roanoke. So I'm right around the Natural Bridge area. Yeah, and I also wanted to visit the Cave Mountain Lake. I was here a few weeks ago and wanted to get that done, but didn't get that done either. Anyway, my time's almost up, so I'm going to conclude this video. Hope everyone has a good week, good month. God bless. Peace.